Hello, welcome back to It's New. We have the whole crew again, which is great. So welcome back, everybody. Let's get where we're starting. I'm going to talk about AI overviews, and they posted new FAQs, and it's just hilarious. It's just hilarious, the FAQs. So you got to look at those. Morty, what are you talking about?
Reddit's rampage ramping down.
You worked on that. And Greg?
Google has new advertising segments, GA4U.
And Crystal?
You get your bots. I'll call my lawyers. I don't know. Forbes is talking to Perplexity. Has their lawyers talking to Perplexity AI.
All right, so Google posted yesterday a whole FAQs around Google's new AI overviews based on in the Google discussion forums, the web search forums, and it was compiled by a Googler who runs the forums, and he posted basically all the questions that people are asking over and over and over again, hoping people will stop posting those questions, and hopefully he will have to stop answering those questions. One of those questions was very popular, is like, why can't I disable AI overviews? And the answer he gave was, before rolling out AI overviews in search, we tested the experience extensively through search labs to help us understand where generative AI can be most helpful. Like all the search features we build, our goal is to help people find the information they're looking for quickly and reliably. You might also find the web filter useful if you would like to focus just on text-based links without without the feature of AI overviews. Learn more here. Does that answer why I can't disable them?
They tested extensively, Barry.
Yeah, what's your problem?
I don't have a problem. I'm just trying to understand why can't we disable it? Because they tested extensively and because people find it helpful. But if you don't want to use it,
you just don't realize it yet.
It enables every other feature out there, and not only just the AI overview feature.
It is a non-answer. And also, like, if somebody doesn't like AI, can't the AI figure that out and just turn the AI overviews off if you are artificial intelligence? Like, none of them.
That's too much for AI to do. AI will not turn itself off ever.
And neither can you. Can't even manually do it.
Do you use AI to write the answers to the AI questions?
It probably.
Yeah. But why does Google think that this FAQ, like all the other FAQs, are going to stop people from asking? Like,
no, that's the important thing. I think it's just for the top contributors to copy and paste those answers and say, here. I could be wrong. I don't know. Forums are a fun place. And talking of forums.
Yeah. So this is where like people who like do SEO pay way too much attention to the SERP. Because I was looking at forums and a forum-related queries. I'm like, wait a second, there seems to be more non-Reddit results in the discussion and forums SERP feature, and this must be. And then Brian Friesberlin said, yeah, I noticed the same thing. And Lily Ray's like, yeah, I just showed me this today. Like, oh, I saw the same thing. So it turns out it's kind of true. There is a little bit less Reddit. It's gone down from showing in 49% of discussion and forum SERP features to 48.56% as of June. This month. So it's gone down consistently for like 3 months. So is Quora, and the other forums have gone up a little bit, but not much. So it just I feel like it kind of means that we just pay way too much attention to SERP features. At the same time, there was another data point that I thought was interesting. The number of forum and discussion and forum SERP features with multiple Reddit URLs also went down slightly since April. So maybe we're seeing a slight crack in the Reddit armor, but nothing huge, but it's small and it's there. And I guess that's good.
Yeah, in my opinion, this is never going to not go away anytime soon. I think it's probably just a slight hiccup. Google's paying for that Reddit content. Google's been pushing, saying, we love this content. Not we, you, searchers. You love it. You don't even know you love it. And we're going to give it to you because you love it. Don't tell us you don't like it. You're going to get it. And if you don't want it, you have to use that web filter and turn off everything except for the 10 blue links. Because you don't got videos, you don't got images, you don't got anything else but 10 blue links if you don't want our AI overviews.
But they extensively test the liking of Reddit too. Extensive tests.
They have.
I think the other thing. So I did a lot of research on forums and stuff for my MozCon stuff, and what I found was, and Lily Ray's been tweeting about this as well. is that there are a few places where you see a lot of different forums, and a lot of ones that have been around for a long time. And I think one of the things is with Reddit in particular, their demographic skews very much to like one type of person. And if there are queries, if they're having discussions in forums on other types of queries that maybe sit outside of that. So the first time I saw this was like Purse Forum, Purse Forum, talking about breaking in patent leather shoes, and there's probably a lot less content on Reddit about that kind of topic. So I think that there's a little bit of movement in that. So like you mentioned, TripAdvisor, Rick Steves Travel Forum was one that I pointed out in the MozCon deck as well. And there's a few other ones that I saw that also showed up. I talked about Apple and other ones as well. So I think it's an interesting discussion. I'm really glad that people are talking more about discussions in forums and not just talking about Reddit now.
For sure. And talking about the tracking, I mean, I think Google GA4 added some tracking features, or maybe not.
Yeah, not really tracking features, more like statistics around some of the advertising segments. When GA4 came out, that was something I was actually excited about until I started using GA4. But you could see different audience segments is what they're called in Google Ads, but they're called advertising segments in GA4. And a couple of those that you might see there's like a little magic wand where it appears that Google Analytics can go through and find who's like going to be a likely 7-day purchaser. And so these were like shown, but they're always kind of like grayed out. And in some cases they weren't, but for the majority of folks, they were. Now you're going to be able to see what size those audiences are and potentially be able to use them more. So you can see, like, for example, in the Google Ads help here, it said likely 7-day purchasers, and you can see the size that's eligible for search, YouTube display. So once you see those, you can then take those into your Google Ads and turn them into an audience segment from an advertising segment. I don't understand why the names are so different, but there is some like cool predictive stuff in there that might be worth a test if you are running ads on Google Ads.
Yeah, and it seems like GA4 is constantly adding new stuff all the time. I'm not sure do you think they're adding the right stuff, or do you think it's like they're focusing on the wrong things?
It's a long answer, so I'll keep it short. I don't think they're trying to make it a great system. I think they really want you to probably go elsewhere or use BigQuery and start paying storage fees and things like that. And then like really, if you want good data, you kind of got to make your own reports in Looker Studio and stuff. So I think they're giving it features, but it's not going to be nearly the robust solution that GA3 was.
Cool. And then Crystal, you wanted to talk about how Forbes AI is talking to Perplexity's AI. I mean, maybe their lawyer AIs. What's going on there?
So as reported in Axios.com, Forbes have apparently filed, they sent a letter. So their general counsel, Maria Rosa Cartolano, sent a letter days after Forbes chief content officer Ryan Lane accused Perplexity of AI's chatbot of ripping off Forbes reporting without attribution. People are familiar with Perplexity. It's a similar thing to ChatGPT. It's an AI-powered search engine. They have a lot of links in their content, but apparently Forbes does not think that they have enough. This, I think, is a really interesting development in the way that publishers are interacting with AI. We've seen a lot of lawsuits from a lot of different publishers, and I think it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. And I think for instance, there was one with Getty Images a while back, and it was quite easy for them to prove because you could see that the image generator was showing the old Getty box in it. But I think it'll be interesting to see how this goes out. There are only going to see more. We're only going to see more visibility of these, AI search engines. So it's very likely that we might see more publishers deciding to take legal action on this.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen a bunch of, I think, potential lawsuits from major publications, not just Forbes. I think a group of them got together to sue like Google and OpenAI. Or potentially.
Yeah,
this is a good money scheme. Because like you could just like start a publication and sue like all the AI companies.
You think it's like those patent lawyers?
Yeah, because they're all good. They're eventually going to settle. All these lawsuits are just going to settle.
This one is a little different than search, though. Like if you read what what Perplexity did is it ripped off an entire Forbes article, didn't sort the original article, turned it into its own article, sent an SMS out to all of their subscribers, and turned it into using AI to a podcast without any citations. Like, for an event that was a Forbes event that Forbes covered. That's kind of a weird one. A little
that seems spammy. Doesn't that seem right up Forbes' alley? We'll probably edit that out.
On that, we should probably end this. Thank you, Mordy. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Crystal. See you guys tomorrow. Everyone have a great day. Bye-bye.
Right.
Bye.